You might recognise this one. It's my new favourite. I did say at the start, this is going to be the place where I test my time. That's exactly what we're here for. Get the time in for the next training block, see where we're at. Obviously I've got my weight training, I've got my biking. If anyone races on Zwift, hit me up. Monday afternoon on Zwift, either 2:10 or 3:10 UK time. I'll be in a race every week. There'll be probably some other skiers in it as well. If you want to join me for a Zwift race, hit me up on Zwift. The goal is to see how close or if we can get under 17 minutes. I've done it once in my life before. 2022, I got sub 17. So, one of the reasons doing this vlog, not just to show the fitness levels, but also to give me that goal to go sub 17. Can we do it today? I think that would be a miracle. Let's see, Ks 3 and 4. I've got to stay focused in those Ks. Push through the pain, that's the goal. Let's get it. Okay, in typical YouTube fashion, I'm just asking a quick favour. Could you hit the thumbs up like button and smash the subscribe button too? Really helps the video, really helps the channel get some traction and keep it going. And away we go, and I think it's parkrun number 12 for the summer, and can't you just tell that schools have just broken up and kids are full of energy? It's like the local housing estate at the start of the summer holidays. Kids are on the charge, look out. So the start of the summer it's pretty relaxed when it comes to times. I'm just getting the training volume in, getting the load up, making sure the body's fit to train. And then in this part of the summer, I really need to start worrying about exactly where my fitness levels are. So today's the day we find out where we're at. Today's the day we find out where we're going and how far that will be. Now thankfully Widnes is a fast parkrun, 7th fastest in the UK, and there's some familiar faces out today. Some faces that I may have given nicknames to as well. So thankfully most people have seen the banterous side of it so far, and today was no different. But like I said in the intro, I really wanted to set off at a 3:25 a K pace and try and hold that. If I'm going to go for this 17 minutes, I can't leave myself with a Mission Impossible final K. So I have to hit the first K with a 3:25 and see if I can do the first 4 Ks with a 3:25. If I can, knowing that I'm good for a K, or at least in my mind I am, I should be able to nudge it down to a 3:20 final K, thus giving a 17 minutes. That's the goal anyway. Whether I'll do it today is about a 500 to 1 shot. But we're going to give it a crack. We're going to see how long the legs stay on for. We're going to see when they fall off. And then we'll figure out a plan to move forward. So into the run we go, and I'm in 6th place at the moment, settling into around a 3:25 pace. And who do we have here? The man from the first Widnes video that we called Torpedo Tom. He's decided to show his face in the first K instead of just coming past with a jumper on with 1K to go. So big Torpedo Tom seems like he's up for a time today. As we come round the first duck pond, there's more wildlife around this pond than the whole of central London, I'm sure of it. But we're still with the front group, which is always nice. It also means that, yeah, these front guys are way faster than me, and they're probably pacing it wrong, as I always seem to do. But I was determined to get out to a 3:25 on the first K. It's a 3:23. Not bad, not bad at all. We're on the mark. We're on for that 17 minutes. Can we keep it going? So into the second K we are, and I've got 2 young bucks ahead of me. There's 2 chaps here, one in a white top and one in the blue top. No, grey top. Not blue, gone colourblind. But they're 14 years old, and in every aging man's mental state, you don't want to be beaten by someone 14. I can tell you that for free. So they're definitely going to be in my target list for this video. But the guy up there in the white top seems to be going rather quick, quite a lot quicker than me. So I've decided, right, this young buck, he can get out of the way. The old stallion's coming through as we venture down this slight downhill part of the parkrun. 1 lap done, past the bandstand. No one's playing today. And starting the second lap. Now, I was at Southport a few weeks ago, and someone decided to disappear after 1.5 Ks, and I called him Harry Potter. Well, you'll never guess what, but Harry, he's come back from the Deathly Hallows, and he's turned up at Widnes as well. Now, I don't know if he saw my post that I was going to Widnes and he wanted revenge, but as I saw him come past and recognised him, I could only imagine he was out for revenge because, well, he's passed 1.5K already on this park run and he's still with me. He's passed me. So I think this was personal. And Mr. Harry Potter was out for some Wingardium Leviosa. But in all honesty, I was actually getting a little bit nervous because maybe I'd given someone a bit of grief when they were just out to do a bit of training. Now, I know from my training, you don't always give 100% when you're training because you're working on something. So I was getting a little bit nervous that I'd picked a fight with the wrong person and he was out to make me look like a complete fool. But I decided I was going to come back past and I was going to set the pace up this drag. And going through the second K, you saw there was a 3:25. Now, I started to believe, I started to think, crikey, this is going to end the summer training and vlogs pretty quickly because 17 minutes could be on. Could it be today? It seemed I was actually 2 seconds under my target pace strategy. I was getting confident, probably a little bit prematurely. And in the distance, I could just start to see a man in a white vest. I'm not sure we can call him a man, he's 14 years old. But I was beginning to wonder if his little legs were getting a little bit tired because the old buck at 38 years old was beginning to smell weakness. And I was latching on to the position ahead. Now we're halfway through this park run now. My quads were certainly feeling it, but this chap on my right comes flying past. He's obviously woken up a bit late, missed the start maybe, but I don't know. He's absolutely charging. Now if there's a tight bend on a park run, I'm all for people just keeping their momentum and cutting the corner. But this guy, I mean, I'm going to have to nickname this guy the lawnmower. I mean, that is an outrageous grass cut. Can you please let me know where I can send in my official complaint to Parkrun HQ? That time should have an asterisk by it. Poor 14-year-old chap there. He doesn't know what's hit him. I can tell you, it's grass cuttings, mate. He's come past. There better not be any birds on that grass. It'll be like shredded tweet. They'll be here all week. Anyway, we're reeling in the youngster. Decided to take a bit of a different line past the bandstand this time. Didn't pay off, but certainly didn't cost me anything. And here we go, third K, 3:31. I've let it slip slightly, just a bit, but I was fine with that. I thought if I can nudge it back down, we're still on. We're still on for this 17. We're not a million miles away. And having caught up with our youngster, it was time to show him get back to school. School's not out for summer just yet, and we breeze on by. I'm thinking that's it now. Watch this old stallion. Get in my slipstream if you can. But he had other ideas. He's back again. Where's this second wind come from? Anyway, fair enough. I'm thinking this guy's up for a fight, and we trek on into the back markers heavily now, and he's boxed me in. He definitely slowed down there trying to get a breather, and I wasn't up for it. I wanted back past, but then he came back past again. This was going to be a ding-dong. There's no question about this. This chap was here to battle. He did not want an old age pensioner at 38 beating him. I try another line. I think I can go up the inside. Nope. He wasn't having any of it. And as we come to the pond, I realise I'm just going to have to settle in now and go at this chap's pace around the pond. And I felt like he was playing games. I could feel he wasn't going as fast as he was earlier. I try another overtake, but he blocks me off again. He's up for a battle, this chap, I tell you now. Anyway, nothing to do here. It's round the pond we go. We're coming up to the 4th K now. I think I must have this guy. I must have the wheels to take him. But in doing all this ding-dong battling up and down the pace, it's skittled my 4th K. A 3:38 hit me like a steam train. Morale drained. I wasn't happy. I thought, right, I'm off. I'm off, young buck. Stallion's going now. It's my last K. There's no way you're keeping up with this. And I decide the 17 minutes, that's off the cards. There's no way I'm bringing this back now. Not even Usain Bolt's going to get around this last K in the time needed. So away we go down the path, down the undulating areas, and I think he can't be with me now. He must be dropped. I didn't hear him, I didn't know him. I'm going past the bandstands. They're cheering. You should have heard the noise past that bandstand. Unbelievable. But yeah, 500 metres to go. I think it's me against the clock now. Nothing else to see other than that. And then all of a sudden, oh, young chap's back. He's here for the party. He's got some backbone, this guy. He's not going down easy. And he's actually putting in a dig, to which I think, don't worry, pal, I'm with you. No way you getting away from me here. Watch this. We come back fast with about 300 metres, 250 to go. I'm thinking there's no way he's coming back past me. I am superb down the final stretch. Just watch this. But turns out I didn't want to watch anything. He's done it. He's pulled a cheeky one. A cheeky one with 100 metres to go, and I've got nothing. The legs have fallen off. I'm going to get done. Oh, dear. The young buck, he's gone away. And fair play, he's gone away quite substantially. Well, a second. But there's no coming back. Chapeau, monsieur. 5th K in a 3:16. So, absolutely pulled the most out of me there. And I must say, well done to the better man, boy. You did it. He's on the deck. I mean, someone send an ambulance. He's down and he wasn't moving. And it turns out I've helped him along to a PB at Widnes. So I'll be expecting a thank you card in the post. I'm off to this bench. I'll be sitting down for a while as well. And just feeling sorry for myself, to be honest, because I've just been whooped down the last stretch. It's a 17:14 though. It's a summer's best for the big man. Best at Widnes. Mr. McIntosh did a 17:13 PB at Widnes, and Torpedo Tom is called Bradley, and he's stuck in a 16:24. Well, he's got some running legs, that's for sure. Had a quick catch up with him after. He was more than happy with his new nickname. I think he's gone down as Torpedo Tom now from now on in his Liverpool Running Bugs Club. Make sure you check out Laurie's Behind the Brits if you want to see the skiing from the last camp again. And hopefully I'll be out next week. I've got a calf issue. I picked up another calf niggle. Must be something about carrying these huge quads around all week. But yeah, I've got a dodgy calf, but I'm going to try and get out again next week. I might even try and get to Preston for a bit of revenge on that hill and see if I've actually learned how to pace myself for once. But yeah, Behind the Brits will be linked down there. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, drop a comment. Ask me anything. We can talk about it in the next vlog. So appreciate it. See you next time.